Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Thanks for tuning in. It's going to be another warm day here in Southwest Florida. Right now it's 84 degrees. Feels like the temperature is in the 90s because of the humidity and the moisture in the air. Terrible. Highs are only going to be up around 90, but again, it's going to feel like it's up in the hundreds. Yesterday, it felt like 113 degrees here. 113 degrees in Naples. Unbelievable. They say today is going to be pretty much a repeat of yesterday. Maybe a few more showers. Saw a little lightning, a little flash of light. Oh, behind me, I don't know if we're going to be able to see them. Our little snowy egrets are all starting to fly in. All starting to line up along the banks here. Still kind of dark. A little color up here in the sky to the west. We'll just hang out here for a little while and see what happens for sunrise. See what kind of colors we get. Nice breeze blowing in from the Gulf though, coming in from behind me. Tide is pretty low right now. Trying to get a connection back here. Just glorious. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Beautiful. Absolute. I did. I did. No. No, I was just over there. Yep. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful this morning. Just gorgeous. Look at that sky. Absolutely beautiful out here. Look at all the birds. They are having a good old time out here this morning. There's an osprey right overhead of me here. That's an osprey flying around. There's a bunch of pelicans over in here. Oh, they must have heard me and they just took off. Here are osprey in that dead tree. It seems perched up over there. Right in the center of the screen, top center. Making quite the racket over there. Oh, just took off. Gorgeous out here. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. It's amazing how much it changes here in just 20 minutes. Just an amazing looking cloud right there. Some neat colors. The sun's just getting ready to peek up over the trees now. Just getting ready to rise up over the trees. All the birds. Look at all the pelicans coming over. We didn't get to see it this morning.
Hey, how are you doing, Rob?
It came up behind the clouds this morning.
Yeah.
Still beautiful though, still beautiful.
Yeah. See the sun pop through. It still hasn't burned through.
It's gonna have to get up a little higher this morning.
It's the lower or the upper?
I think it's right behind those two little
You
clouds.
think that's where it is?
Yep.
I think it's the lower. It should be the lower one, 'cause otherwise it wouldn't be up that high.
It's a crawler.
Really?
I'm on.
You mean a hatching? Huh?
Actually, it was still light out.
Oh, last night? Really? Nice. Sweet. Beautiful. I just love all these birds down here. Well, we're off to another great day here. We made it for another sunrise. Hallelujah. Roy over there getting his sunrise hug. Well, thank you for tuning in and joining me this morning. Monday morning here in North Naples. I hope you enjoyed those colors. You know, I think this is a little baby great blue heron in front of me. I wouldn't swear to it, but it doesn't have the plume like a tricolored heron has. I'm not a bird expert by any means. Just beautiful though, all the birds out here this morning. These guys out here water skiing through Wiggins Pass, shame on them. In the no wake zone, idle speed only. Well, that sun is up way over the trees now. We didn't get to see it pop up over the trees. It was really cloudy out there this morning. But we did see some beautiful colors. We watched those colors change throughout the morning. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Just love my mornings out here. The sights and the sounds. Love the sounds of all the birds. Oh, and there goes the signal. As soon as I get over here, we lose our signal. Our osprey perched there on the tree. If you look close on the right, get back here, see if I can regain a connection, a stronger connection. Morning. Boy, the water is still churned up, still muddy looking. You can hear that wind. I assume you can hear that wind blowing into the camera here coming off the Gulf. Got a little rain up there to the north of us. Moving into, looks like up to North Bonita maybe. Southern Estero. That is rain up there. Out in the Gulf there as well. We'll probably see a little rain here today in North Naples. So apparently last night we had another hatching here. Another unmarked nest. Another unmarked nest hatched. That's good news. Just over here, this was an unmarked nest that hatched several days ago. Right down here where you see that little hole in the ground, that was a nest that they missed, and some little babies emerged out of it right down in here. They numbered that nest 55. Apparently another unmarked nest hatched yesterday evening. And it happened while there was still light out. And I believe somebody got some video footage of it. I don't know if it's going to be out there on Facebook. Hopefully they did the right thing and kept their distance. Roy and Kim up here making their way back down the beach. Beep beep.
Oh, scared.
Hey, how you doing there, beep beep?
Beep beep. Coming through, coming through.
Coming through, huh?
Yep. Man on a mission. I'll see you down the beach, all right?
Yeah. You must have been there early down by that corner, huh?
Yeah.
So you must have got there before light, 'cause
Oh yeah.
all of a sudden we saw you walking down there,
Yep.
so we didn't see you walking by
I got a submarine parked out there. I came by submarine this morning.
there. Well, I watched the submarine quite a bit.
Huh? You watch the submarine races?
Oh yeah, they're really thrilling.
Who's in the lead now? Are we still beating those Russians?
Yeah, we're nosing out the Soviets.
All right.
Yeah, I watch them every day, quite a bit.
I know you do. All day long.
Yeah, it's really thrilling.
The submarine races. Oh boy. Rain out there. Rain out there in the Gulf. I don't know if the sun's gonna make it out through the clouds this morning. There's some pretty good clouds rolling in. Nonetheless, we got to witness a beautiful sunrise again. Definitely worth coming out here for that. Hey, thank you for being a supporter of Southwest Florida Television. Thank you for believing in what I do out here. Thank you for enjoying what I do out here. Help me spread the word. Share my posts, share my videos, share my photos, share these live feeds. Every morning is different, as you can see. You never know what's going to happen during a live feed. Never know what we're going to see, who we're going to see, where we're going to see it, when we're going to see it. Some mornings are definitely more exciting than others. But no matter what, it's always beautiful being out here at the beach in the morning. Very relaxing. Very calming. Soothes the soul. Always fun watching the birds run around on the beach. Hey, if you're ever thinking about moving down here and you need a realtor, don't forget about our friend Astrid Lawrence. Good friend, great realtor. She takes very good care of her clients. She goes the extra mile for them. She's already working with several of our good friends here on Facebook. She's already working with several of them, finding them homes down here. So give Astrid a call if you're thinking about moving here or maybe buying a vacation home or an investment property. Now's a good time to do that. You'll find a link to Astrid's contact information in the description of this post, as well as a link to the Inn of Naples. If you're looking for a hotel, if you come down for a vacation and you need a place to stay in Naples, do consider looking into staying at the Inn of Naples. Great hotel, great people, nice clean rooms, centrally located, the Inn of Naples. If you want to see some more of the things to do in Naples, follow Nonstop Naples on Facebook. Nonstop Naples, give them a follow, a like, and a follow on Facebook. And as always, if you like what you see and you're feeling generous, if maybe you won at the casino or you won the lottery or maybe bingo and you got a little extra money and you want to send a little tip, I always appreciate that. Tips are always welcomed and appreciated and needed. Everybody needs a little money. If you want to send something, if you like what you see, you can send it to my PayPal account. You can find that in the description of this post as well, a link to that. And I do thank all of you that send something. And those of you that sent a little something on my birthday, I really appreciate that. That was sweet of you. So many good people out here watching, following along. Whether you send money or not, you know, I really appreciate having you tag along here. We've got a good group of people here on Facebook in the mornings. That's what it's all about, bringing good people together in the morning. If you're just joining for the first time, don't be shy. Please introduce yourself to the group. Let everyone know where you're watching from. If you're watching these videos, the replay's on YouTube. Feel free to comment in there. We're starting to slowly get more comments on the YouTube posts. I'd love to see a little more interaction on YouTube as far as comments go. Later this morning, I'll post a couple pictures. You'll find a link to this video on YouTube. I always suggest that if you do go there, if you are on YouTube, just click on the follow option for my YouTube channel, Southwest Florida Television. That'll make it easier. That way you'll get notified when I post a video, just like on Facebook, when I go live. Yeah, normally one of the rules here is not talking about politics, but something was kind of really bugging me here this morning. I just caught a glimpse of it on the news. Sorry for bringing up politics here, but one of our, I believe, Olympic athletes there I saw was taking a knee during the national anthem. I mean, you are there to represent our country. How can you disrespect it by taking a knee during the national anthem? That is just, in my opinion, blasphemous. That is so disrespectful. I mean, these NFL jackasses, you know, I expect it from them because most of them have brains the size of a pea. But an Olympic athlete. Ugh. Horrible, horrible, horrible. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Morning. Well, here comes Dexter making his march up the beach. Get an update from him. How many little nests hatched over the weekend up there on Vanderbilt. See if he's up to anything good today besides out taking his morning walk. Oh, there's a little bit of shell art on the beach. A little bit of shell art. Good morning. Happy Monday.
Yep, happy Monday. Hope you had a nice birthday on Saturday.
Oh yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Yep. Now I'm a year older. Nothing different. I don't think anything changed. I hope not. I think everything's still working. Oh, how's everything down the end there?
Well, there's two more nest hatch, 91 and 97.
Oh wow.
97 is the one that's right on the border of Vanderbilt.
Oh, that one hatched? All right. I heard there was a hatching here last night, another unmarked one. Apparently,
Really?
yeah. Another one they missed that hatched. So it just keeps raising that count, you know.
No, that's good.
So we're up to 56. I would make 56 with that one. So yeah, it's a
You hatch it pretty fast down there, up to 97.
yeah. They're coming out like banshees up there. Boy, your steaks look nice at Watermark. I saw that picture you put on Facebook. They look delicious.
Yeah, they were.
I don't think we've eaten there not hundreds of times, but quite a few times, and I don't think I've ever had anything I wasn't happy with there at Watermark. Yeah.
Where'd you go Saturday night?
Oh, well, I just went up to the VFW to hang out with some of my friends, and then we went to the place called the North Naples Country Club up here in Naples Park. Yeah, it's just a local hangout. Yeah, it's all the locals. Yep. Nothing fancy. I mean, the building was built back in the 30s.
Yeah?
Yeah. So it's an old building. Big wooden beams, you know, on the ceiling and everything. License plates covering the ceiling from everybody that's been going in there. It's actually a lot of history in there, but some people are afraid of it because, you know, it's one of those local dive bars, you know. But it's fun. They got good food and lots of good people going there. I mean, people from every walk of life. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yep. Maybe I'll see you in there one night. All right. All right. Have a good walk, Dexter. Always good seeing you. See a little blue sky up there. Getting a little blue sky. The sun's trying to peek out over here. It is trying its best. There are just some thin clouds out there on the horizon. It just can't quite get through them all. It's trying to burn through them, but not happening yet. It's a little too rough out here for dolphins, I think, to come in close to shore. I'm not saying it's impossible, but kind of unlikely. And the water, like I said earlier, the water is really cloudy because of these waves just churning up the sand. So even if they came in close, we wouldn't be able to see them in the water unless they breach the surface. Still, to date, the best dolphin sighting I've had is that one that I shared last week. That is the best dolphin encounter we've had here during one of my morning walks. There's been some other incredible encounters out here, but that's just the best one that I've captured on video so far during the beach walk. There's been times where they've just been leaping up out of the water, the mothers and the babies. I just wasn't able to capture them on video. There might be a video of that sea turtle hatching. Ooh, look at all the pelicans going by up there. Can you see them up there? They snuck up behind me. Look at them all. Wow. There's been several large groups of them, flocks of them going by this morning. Right now we're at the part of the beach. We're right in between areas 3 and 4. That little stretch of beach where all the picnic tables are. Just back up under the trees. Lots and lots of picnic tables. But you have to walk to them. There's no parking in that little stretch there. Interesting looking clouds. Still rain up there. Rain out in the Gulf. That's rain, definitely a lot of rain to the north of us there. Rain out to the west. So we're in area 3 now. Just passing by the skybox. Check on nest 28 here. 26, I'm sorry, nest 26. No, doesn't look like any activity there. No movement on 26. People were leaving their trash there. Darn it. Shame on them. Leaving their trash in the skybox. I've already seen one person, just one, not a volunteer, just one person, one citizen walking the beach picking up trash. So grateful for people like that. I was kind of hoping to see an osprey in one of these pine trees walking down here, but no luck. No luck. I'm going to go just a little bit further before turning around and heading back up. Try to catch Roy up there. We're just crossing over into the north end of Area 2 now. The boardwalk over there on the left. I see some little turtle tracks here on the beach. I see some little turtle tracks. It looks like, maybe not. No, ghost crab tracks, ghost crab. Thought they were little turtle tracks, ghost crab. It was a ghost crab. Nest 23, that hatched already. That hatched a while ago, nest 23. Nest number 25. That looked like, yep, number 25 hatched. Nest number 25. You can see the little indentation there in the center of the nest. Nest 28 hatched. Nest 28. You can see the indentation there, very, very obvious. Sweet. These little guys are just popping out. Loving it, loving it. And then I don't know where, somewhere we had a hatching. It was an unmarked nest last night. Somewhere an unmarked nest hatched. That's pretty cool. We've had several of those now. Look at that rain. Wow. Well, let's head back up the beach. Back up towards Roy. We'll see what he has to say. Maybe break out the harmonica for a couple tunes if he's up for it. Yeah, one thing about these beach walks, I'm not doing this to promote tourism, although it does promote tourism. There's actually been people move down here because of watching these videos, but you'll find me out here in all different conditions, good and bad. It's just not sunshine and rainbows. Last year, if you go back through my videos, you'll see I was out here in the mornings during the red tide. I wasn't hiding that from anyone. I wanted people to see what was going on here. All the dead marine life washed up on our beaches. It was horrible. But I honestly believe people need to see that and become aware of it. You just get little glimpses of it on the news, but I was out here for hours in the mornings during that red tide. Was not my favorite beach walks, believe me. I love it when it's nice blue skies and white puffy clouds, dolphins and manatees and sea turtles. But I take the good with the bad. That's me just snapping off a photo, a couple photos there. I'll do that so I have a little something to share later. Although it's pretty gloomy out this morning. Pretty dreary. We did have a great sunrise this morning. Beautiful sunrise. We watch those colors changing throughout the morning. That is always fun. They start out really intense and then they start to fade from really bright, vivid colors to soft pastels. And then they just slowly disappear. Saw a lot of birds up there again this morning at Wiggins Pass. The little snowy egrets all lining up for their morning feast. If you're just joining for the first time, introduce yourself. Let everybody know where you're watching from. Don't be shy. If you're not a supporter of Southwest Florida Television, please consider becoming one. If you look in the comments next to people's names, you'll see the supporter badge, the word supporter with the little badge. It's those people that are making these beach walks possible. And that group of supporters needs to get larger, folks. It needs to get larger for me to keep continuing doing these beach walks. And I do thank those of you that are supporters. I'll give you a close-up look here at the water. Like I said, it's very, very cloudy, very muddy looking because of the waves. It's been rough now for 3 days. Lots of storms out in the Gulf, churning it up. Nothing wrong with it though. No red tide to report. We're in good shape when it comes to red tide. Just a little muddy looking. I got to get trucking up the beach here. I don't want to run out of batteries before I see Roy. Well, it's always fun seeing Roy up in the early morning there at sunrise up at Wiggins Pass. I always enjoy seeing him standing there smiling. taking in the beauty. And then when he has one of his friends there with him, one of his lady friends, that's even better. He gets his morning hug at sunrise. He is in his glory then. Yesterday he said he was up there all by himself. I'm wondering if anybody made it to first watch yesterday and had pancakes with them. Boy, it is just steamy out here. So humid. You can just feel the moisture in the air when you're walking along. Yesterday, did you see that post that I shared? 113 degrees. That's what it felt like yesterday in Naples. 113 degrees. It's supposed to be pretty close to the same thing today. Crazy. Looks a little worse to the north than it does to the south. A little more rain to the north than to the south, the west and south. That sun has just not come out from behind the clouds this morning. It's right back in there behind those two clouds. Good morning, how are you? Well, we're starting to close in on Roy here. It's up under those trees there to the right. Hey, here's a big pen shell on the beach. Half of a pen shell. I thought it was a whole one. Half of a pen shell. These are so cool looking though. Look at those colors down there. Isn't that neat? Beautiful colors inside the pen shell. You can see how they're buried in the sand. You can see where the barnacles are up on the top, about where my thumb is. That much of it was buried in the sand, and they stick up out of the sand. The pen shells. Pretty cool. Ooh, it's getting a little brighter here for a minute. The sun's just peeking out from between those two clouds over here. Just peeking out from in between them. Not gonna last long. Maybe it will. Maybe once it gets a little higher. There's thinner clouds up there. Maybe we'll get a little sunlight out on the beach. Finally. Seeing a little more blue out there. Seeing a little more blue sky. Ooh, a shadow. There's enough sun out right now. I'm casting a little bit of a shadow on the beach here. Wow. That's the most sunlight we've had all day so far. So what does that mean? If Rob casts a shadow on the beach, what does that have to do with the weather? One last look at the waves here, and then we'll go up and see Roy. I see Dexter making his way back down the beach up here. Well, let's go say hi to Roy.
Hi, Rob. How you doing?
I'm doing good. What are you doing?
I'm going to schedule a nurse in to see me. We'll be done in a minute. She just called
Schedule a
me.
nurse.
He wants to do it right now.
Are they even open?
I don't even know, but that's the phone.
Schedule your nurse.
Not to touch any buttons. Yeah, he's been talking about it. He's got to get.
Well, he missed his appointment the other day.
He missed his appointment, then he missed another one yesterday.
Little kid's shovel sitting here. Always find beach toys out there.
What's that? It's Roy Haase, H-A-A-S-E, born December 20th, 1924.
Did you talk to Dexter?
Yep. Old nest number 22 over here. Another nest that hatched. Little light out there on the beach. You can see a little light. Not much. Enough to cast a little shadows from the trees, though. Lori out there walking. This is the widest beach we have here at Del Norwegians right now. This is Area 4, the stretch in Area 4. See if Roy is off the phone here. Yep, still on the phone. Did you? Nice.
Did not hatch. Oh, okay.
What about 27?
I think this was the first time I had
Did it?
gone down there, but I want to go down.
A whole bunch of
For,
them have
how far do you usually go?
I walked on. Anyway, I missed it. It's been about, in almost 2 weeks.
I've never been down that way.
Schedule a nurse in today.
I just moved from St. Louis like a week and a half ago.
As soon as he gets off that phone. Roy has forgotten about his 2 visits from his home health nurse the last couple of times, so he's like calling in here. He's trying to schedule an appointment with his home health nurse. I don't know what their procedure is if they send a nurse and you're not there a couple times in a row. I don't know what they do. Hopefully they don't cancel them. Dexter making his march back down the beach there. Well, Roy is still talking on the phone here. Nope.
Home phone is 239.
You picked up the pen shell I was showing
it?
everybody. Yeah.
Oh, you saw?
Yep.
I won't be there
I
till
saw
about
you up there looking at something. I
Yeah,
wondered
that
if
was
this
it.
is-
That shell, yeah.
What is this called?
A pen shell. P-E-N, like a writing pen. A pen shell.
Makes sense.
Yep. If you see it, the other half together, it does look like an old pen.
Oh,
When you look
really?
at it from the side,
Yeah.
you know, it'd look like an old fountain
Right.
pen. Yep.
Sure
That's a nice-
does. So there's another half that goes.
Yep.
On
An
there.
identical half.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I'll be darned.
And then they bury themselves in the sand. This one would have been buried to about here where my thumb is.
Oh, really?
And that's
why that's.
Yep, and that's sticking
perfect.
straight up,
Okay.
which is pretty sharp. You know, you wouldn't want to step on
Oh,
that out
gotcha.
there in the
That
water.
would hurt.
Yep.
For sure.
But they're usually out in pretty deep water.
Really?
Where you wouldn't be walking.
Okay.
Every once in a while, you'll find a live one on the beach, and it's a great big orange, like muscle inside.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really
Wow.
incredible the color on them.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're beautiful.
another day, maybe
yeah,
I'll see.
yeah. There's a time like in the winter we get a lot more shells on the beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
You'll
like
find a
that.
lot of those.
Nice. Well, I thought it's perfectly imperfect, and that's good.
Perfectly
for me.
imperfect. Exactly. I love that,
Perfect.
Lori. I love it.
Clock would be perfect today. So she
It's
can make
almost
it, huh?
done.
7?
All right, I'm gonna walk up and
Oh.
I'll be back in
All
a
right.
minute, guys.
Yeah.
How was were you up for sunset?
I got a good
Did
Yeah.
you guys make it for sunset?
Yes.
Beautiful.
It
it good?
was.
Was it last night?
Yeah, lots of color. I mean, you couldn't really see the sun, but afterwards the clouds were just gorgeous.
The twilight's where it lights
Yes.
up. After the sun goes down,
Yep.
yep.
And then we sat
So.
out at the nest till what, 10:30? Were we there?
You were sitting on a nest.
This one here,
Okay.
not this one, the one right next
Which
to
one is that?
24. It still hasn't
24
hatched.
hasn't hatched yet?
No, it hasn't
Another
hatched.
one of those late ones?
Yeah, I think it's a late bloomer.
Huh.
So probably tonight.
No, it won't be hatching tonight.
Probably won't. I'll
Ooh,
have
how
to
many?
come eat another
It sounds
night.
like he's been talking to 20 different people here. I've heard.
One person that keeps putting them on hold.
Okay, thank you very
Oh.
much.
Oh, finally got that appointment.
Bye.
Finally.
Oh, boy.
So did you get your appointment changed?
Yeah, I'm all set. And I missed Saturday, I missed Sunday, and it's been on there for a coon's age, and I really wanted to get it done. So,
Yeah.
so 2 o'clock today, so that'll work out.
Well, you better make sure you're there today. Don't be running around with your girlfriends.
Well, and then she gave me the big diatribe about not being down to the beach, because I'm homebound.
Oh, really?
Oh, so
Yeah.
she heard the beach in the background, huh?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Oh, well. Life goes on.
Homebound.
Homebound.
Hey, I got a word for you.
Homebound?
A really good one. No, this is a really good one.
Okay, sock it to me.
It's games.
Games.
Games, yeah, games. Because I'm playing chess with this friend of mine.
Right.
And it's a thrill. It's a real thrill, and it makes you really think. I mean, games, I'm sure there must be dozens and dozens of different games. But if you really get into them and you enjoy them, and it's something that stimulates you either physically or mentally or emotionally, it's really worthwhile. It's enjoyable, and it's tremendously valuable to you. It's good for your brain.
Absolutely.
I know this chess I'm playing with Rick. I mean, we have a good time together, and it's very stimulating for your mind.
Absolutely. Chess is very
Yeah.
stimulating.
And I've read about these chess masters. I can't believe this, but they do it. They play blindfolded sometimes. Blindfolded. They have to remember every move and the placement of the moves throughout the whole game. What move their opponent makes. I mean, they can just describe
Wow.
the move by, it's lettered along the bottom, A, B, C, D, and then up the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, and the guy says king or queen to A4 or something. And
Wow.
they're blindfolded, they don't see the board, and they got to remember the whole game.
That is
of where
almost hard to believe.
I mean, stimulating to your mind, and think how
Absolutely.
valuable this is to your brains.
Man.
It's really
I mean-
something. So every game, there's all,
I couldn't remember maybe more than 3 moves tops.
yeah, and there's physical games. Think of the games you can play physically.
Yep.
I mean, tennis, badminton, ping pong. All these things are really good for your body, your coordination, and your mind, and your delight in life.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's
Yep.
an emotional thing, a physical thing, a mental thing. So games just cover your whole big psyche. It's wonderful.
No. Very
So-
good point. Good
So
word.
Games
Good
are a
word.
big. Everybody should play games. And
It
get
doesn't have to
involved
be
in
chess.
games.
Any game.
Yeah,
It
any sort of
stimulates your
game.
brain. Yeah.
I mean, there's very simple games, but you can get into them good.
Plus, you
And-
get to play with a friend.
Yeah,
So you get the
yeah,
enjoyment,
playing
the
with
company of
friends,
another person.
Or you
and
can do other. Crossword,
do crossword puzzles. Yeah, if you're alone.
anything,
Yeah,
all the-
absolutely.
and they're stimulating for your mind and your emotions. You feel good about life, and you look forward to playing that game. You get up in the morning, oh boy, 2 o'clock, I got a game with so-and-so. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It makes your whole day.
Amen to games.
Amen to games. So games is a good word of the day.
Games is the word of the day. Get a game, play a game, find a friend, play a game.
Yeah,
All different. Board game, whatever.
yeah.
Even make them doing puzzles is a good thing.
Anything
Good
is good
exercise.
for you.
Puzzles make you think.
And
Keeps
just
you active.
think how stimulating these chess games are to
Oh,
these
chess is probably the
masters.
ultimate. Yeah.
Because I have really good games with Rick, and they're very stimulating and worth. And here's an interesting thing: You can sit there stark still, not moving a muscle, staring at this board, and all of a sudden your heart starts to pump, you sweat. It's just as though you're having a big workout. And really what you're having is a mental workout.
Yep.
But I can't believe it. You're sitting there, you're not moving a muscle, and all of a sudden your heart is beating, you're sweating, I mean, it's really something.
Wow.
Just in
Wow.
a mental game. So look how much energy your brain is using.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, don't overwork yourself.
No, but what I mean is it's stimulating.
There
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
stimulates
yeah,
you to
stimulate your whole body.
Get
Yeah.
really cracking for your
Wow.
whole body.
You know, I think there's 3-dimensional chess now where you play on multiple layers.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have no clue how you play that, but I'm pretty sure there's 3-dimensional
I
chess.
have to think about that.
I think that's supposed to be obviously even harder than regular chess.
And what
I
I'm
see that
gonna
on a computer.
what I'm gonna do, this
but
chess book I got from the library, it describes some tremendous games that the masters had,
Uh-huh.
and it tells about the game, and it's got all the moves they made. So I'm gonna get an old chessboard, cheapy, with the men from maybe Walmart, and I'm gonna follow these games that the masters had and see what devices they had.
What strategies?
Strategy,
Yeah. Yeah.
Because in chess, the strategies are really overwhelming. I mean, you got to formulate your attack. Meanwhile, he's attacking you, so you have to devise a defense. So while you're defending yourself, you're attacking him. You got both these things going
Yep.
on. It's a big thrill.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
So I'm having a good
Sounds
time.
exciting. Sounds like you're having a good time.
Yeah, I
That's
really
for sure.
am.
Sounds
Looking
like you're having a
forward.
good time.
Yeah.
And thanks to Rick for doing that, for coming over.
Yeah,
Man, that
it's-
is nice of him for coming
Yeah,
over and
it's-
playing with
Yeah,
you.
he's coming today again. Every
Sweet.
day at noon he's coming.
Well, don't forget, you got an appointment.
Yeah, 2:00.
Don't
again.
forget that.
Yeah.
Don't be
Yeah.
going out after your chess game.
No.
Well, you got your harmonicas with you?
Hey, I think I got it.
Think
here.
you got them here?
Yeah.
I didn't hear any music yesterday.
No music.
We didn't hear any music the other day either, the day
Yeah,
before.
plastic bag in there.
2 days. We haven't heard a harmonica for 2 days.
Really? Oh boy, we got
We were too busy eating cheesecake on Saturday.
that was such a cute.
cheesecake, boy. We did a job on the cheesecake,
She
didn't
did.
we?
Well, Susie did a good job on that cheesecake. That was cute. Well, it still works.
Yeah.
You haven't forgotten how to
Kind of,
play it.
yeah.
You haven't forgot how to play it. That's good.
This is for Kim, the old Kentucky.
Oh, yeah.
song. Sing with me, Kim.
Aw. Don't put me on the spot again.
Yeah, let's put you on the spot right now. Sing
Uh-oh.
with me real loud.
No.
Roy's trying to get Kim to sing.
Very nice, Roy.
That's
Right.
one for Kim.
That was nice.
Well, Bobby was singing along with you.
Was she?
Yep, Bobby said she was singing.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yep.
Oh, Bobby, she can really sing, that girl.
Yes, she does. She could belt them out here with you.
What
You
a
and
good
her.
time.
Yep. How about that song? Remember you and Bobby's song?
Yeah.
Not that one. That's good. How
That's
about
good for you.
how about Silvery Moon? Love it. Love it, love it. The Silvery Moon. That's what you and Bobby would sing out here.
Yeah. By the
Sing and
way.
dance. You were even
Yeah.
dancing to it out
Yeah,
there.
didn't we though?
Yep. What we need.
By the light of the silvery moon, I want to spoon to my honey out crude love's tune, honeymoon. Keep a shining in June. Thy silvery beams will bring love's dreams. We'll be cuddling soon. By the silvery moon, by the silvery moon.
Love it, love it, love it. Oh man. How about our theme song? Still picking spider webs off
I
me.
thought that was a silvery moon.
No, You Are My Sunshine.
Oh, really?
That's our theme song. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just think, I'm guessing maybe, in a week or so, we'll be hearing that on the guitar.
Hey, would that be something?
I think
got
we'll
the
be
old
here.
guitar. I
Yeah.
don't know when it's going to come
Wouldn't that
in.
be
Old
something?
Louie knows.
I love it.
He's having it set to his place, and he's going to bring it down.
Oh, okay. Perfect, perfect.
So,
Get it all tuned up, and Roy will be out here with
Which
this
one of your
guitar.
songs is going to be the easiest to learn?
I think that's an easy one. I don't think there's a lot of chords in that.
what's that?
I think there's only like 4
What's
chords.
that? Ukulele?
No, the guitar. I think
Yeah.
You Are My Sunshine, just some basic chords.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome.
So that should be a lot of fun.
All right, well, we're going to be out here tomorrow morning for sunrise.
Every morning, every morning.
You
And
coming?
now he's starting
And now you're,
to do sunsets. He was here last night too.
yeah, coming out for those sunsets.
Oh, sunset is fantastic.
You come down here by yourself?
Yeah, and there's always a big group of friends here. And we
There's
mill
always
around.
a lot of people at sunset.
Yeah, we mill around and have a really good time, and you get lots of hugs from the pretty girls, and
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the real reason. Now
Yeah.
I know why you come out here. It's for the hugs.
Hugs
Makes
at
sense to
sunset.
me.
I came down last night to see the possible early crawl, and there was one, but I didn't see it.
Where was it?
Saw it.
Oh,
Down-
Sparky was here and he saw a
Sparky's
crawl.
the one that saw it. But anyway,
Another.
I pulled through the gate and there's Roy's car right in front of me, and I was like, oh, we get to watch the sunset with Roy. So
Nice. What time do you come down for sunset, Roy?
Oh, I come down about 8 o'clock or no, 7 o'clock.
7. Oh, you're here for a
7,
while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you get the color beforehand. It's really pretty.
Sometimes afterwards.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to stay till late, till after they
Well,
lock
yeah,
the
I
gate.
stayed till about 9 or so.
Yeah, sometimes it gets
you
really
were here
crazy.
until after
Oh
they
yeah,
locked
the
gate.
best time is afterwards, really.
Yep, that twilight.
Yeah. No, it's really fun. It's really nice.
All right,
And
like-
usually the wind is blowing off the sea, and
All right.
it's just a delight.
All right, you two. Well, I'll see you in the morning tomorrow, huh? You gonna be out here tomorrow morning, Kim?
No,
No, you won't be here tomorrow morning?
I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Lori.
Unless something special is going on, you know.
Maybe Lori will be out in the morning. Who knows?
Yeah,
You
Lori-
never know. You never know.
Lori kind of does Tuesday and Thursday, I think.
Those sunrises are beautiful. Always beautiful. And I just love looking at watching all the birds flying around.
Life is beautiful.
Isn't it? All right. Well, you
It's
two behave
fabulous.
yourselves.
All right.
Have a
Hey,
wonderful
Rob,
day.
It's always great seeing you.
Don't
man.
forget your appointment today.
Yeah,
Very important.
you're not kidding.
All right. Tally ho.
Tally ho.
God bless.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless all your friends on Facebook.
Oh, they are blessed by you. Yep. See you later.
Bye.
All right. I am just about out of batteries here. Wow. So we had a nice little walk this morning. I don't know how long we were out here now. 40 minutes or so, an hour and 45 minutes this morning. Always fun. Come out here, I try to give you an hour and a half in the morning at least. Between an hour and a half and 2 hours. Sometimes even a little longer. I hope you enjoy that. Do share these walks with your friends. Share my photos and videos. If you've already become a sponsor, thank you. Thank you so much. If you haven't, please consider doing that. Also, if you like what you see and you want to send a little tip, it is always appreciated. Always appreciated. A little extra money always helps. You know how that is. So if you like what you see, if you enjoy this time we spend together, you want to send something, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. We'll have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. I'll see you out here tomorrow morning around the same time for hopefully another beautiful sunrise. As long as it's not raining, I'll be out here. Thanks for watching. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.